Thank you all. My name is Don Mattingly. This is my beautiful wife, Lori. That was the Delaware group. They have become a tradition for us to, as part of different shows. Mr. K does a tremendous job with the music program, and we are so proud to have these kids. We know what it means for them to be playing instruments. By the way, is this girl beautiful or what? Yeah.
Thanks, honey.
This is like Johnny and June, right?
Oh.
But, and I'm going to say this, and I know she's going to really be mad at me later, but prettier on the inside, no doubt about it. She is the one that fuels this with the kids, and a lot of things that we do it has to do with you, honey. So thank you.
Thank you.
Now, we need to thank all of you for coming tonight to be a part of this. We are so grateful for you all coming and being part of this. We are excited about the show tonight and the guys that are coming in and to have a good time. Hopefully we're all going to have fun. It's going to be a great time.
It's going to be a great time. We are so excited. We have a great lineup tonight. We watched them warm up tonight. Oh my goodness. They are going to put on a great show for you. So we are really excited.
It's so cool, like, to be up here because you feel like if I could sing, I'd be able to be on this stage in front of people singing, like
dancing.
Like, I don't
Honey,
know.
you perform all the time. Like you're playing baseball.
No. But
you know what?
Be on this stage. Look at this. Look at these people. Look at this crowd.
I know. I kind of feel like you've been on this stage before.
Really?
You know, like not like doing a little tap dance or anything, but you know, like
What is
like
going?
look.
That's not me, honey.
Oh, honey. Oh, honey.
That is not me.
Look at that beautiful face.
Oh my gosh. Something's wrong with this. Let's get this show going, honey. You get going.
Okay. We really do have a great show for you tonight. But first, we'd like to thank our Mattingly Charities staff, our board members, and all of our event sponsors who have made tonight possible. We'd like to say a special thank you to United Companies, our presenting sponsor of tonight's event, to our champion sponsors, Corporate Design, Old National Bank, and the Tri-State Hot Stove League, and to our MVP sponsors, Berry Global, Deaconess, and the Bruce and Cynthia Sherman Charitable Foundation.
This is our I shouldn't say sixth annual, it's our sixth Find a Way event. We've had the last couple of years off because of COVID. And we realize with the guys that are coming in tonight, there's probably some of you that know a lot about Mattingly Charities, and there are probably some of you that don't know a whole lot. So we did want to take this opportunity to show what we're all about with a short video. At Mattingly Charities, our mission is to provide support to Evansville-based organizations who help underserved youth in the areas of education, social development, and athletics. We want to level the playing field and give opportunities to kids where they may not otherwise find them. Lori and I both grew up here and still call Evansville home, so it's important to us to give back to this community. We didn't come from wealthy families growing up, but we did have family members, mentors, coaches, and teachers who put us on the path to become the people we are today. Each year, we hold an annual benefit to raise funds and awareness for Mattingly Charities. The money we raise at these events goes right back into the Evansville community in the form of grants to programs helping underserved youth.
Since 2015, Mattingly Charities has awarded over $700,000 in grants and donations. Some of the programs we've supported include the YWCA playground renovation, replacing their outdoor play space, which had become worn and dilapidated after years of use. The Young and Established Community Garden, promoting healthy eating and training kids how to grow organic fruits and vegetables. Healing Reins, which provides equine therapy and activities to children with special physical, social, and emotional needs. Youth First, supporting social workers who advocate for kids to help them cope with grief, steer clear of drugs, and maximize their success. The University of Evansville's Ace Buddies program, providing free exercise and social interaction for individuals with special needs. United Methodist Youth Homes Day Education program, which assists struggling youth in the community to obtain their high school equivalency.
At our last Find a Way event, we raised funds to support the Evansville Dream Center's Jacobsville Kids Zone program. Jacobsville is Evansville's largest single neighborhood with over 250 blocks and has been marked with problems in the past. But thanks to revitalization efforts by organizations like Habitat for Humanity, the area continues to strengthen. An infusion of homeowners will reduce crime, build neighborhood pride, and create a more family-friendly area. By the end of this year, Habitat for Humanity will have built 76 new homes in the Jacobsville neighborhood since 2015. Tonight, we're doing a special collection to raise funds to sponsor a new home for a former Dream Center participant and her family in the Jacobsville neighborhood.
I grew up in Evansville, Indiana. I've lived here my whole life. There were some things growing up that I started to see and understand that I didn't really agree with. So when I was 14, I got a job and went out on my own. It was very scary. I kind of started couch hopping a little bit until I found a stable place for me to continue to work. I still went to school. I found out that some of my friends were attending the Dream Center after school. I decided to try it out myself. The Dream Center gave me a lot of self-motivation. They taught you how to rely on yourself and how to be the best person that you can be. And reflect that onto others as well. I graduated high school while working 2 jobs. And from there, I've just kind of tried to, continue to elevate myself. My goal was to have a stable place of my own, be financially stable, and to be able to take care of my kids without them seeing any struggles. I'm very excited. The Habitat program is everything to me. It's going to create a stable foundation for me and my children to be able to grow together. I'm really looking forward to them having a place where they can call their home. I do have to earn the home. It's not just given to me. So you actually have to go out on construction sites and build other people's homes with them. They also have to volunteer their time to help you build your home. I would like to thank all of the people that are donating to making my house a home for me and my children. In the future, we're going to have a place to gather for holidays and things like that. My kiddos will probably be off to college at some point, and they'll still have a safe place to come home to when that time comes.
Tonight, we're going to help Haley find a way. And tonight, it is my honor to introduce this gentleman who's going to host the rest of the evening. He is the host of the Storme Warren Show off Sirius XM's 56 The Highway. Tremendous. I listen to him every day on the way taking Louis to school. I'm not sure Louis likes country, but he listens anyway. Storme's been in broadcasting for over 3 decades. This man is a legend in his own right, Mr. Storme Warren.
Thank you, Don. Lori, thank you. Congratulations, Don and Lori, on the Mattingly Charities, the success, $700,000. That is not a small feat. What a cool video to watch. To learn more about what Mattingly Charities is doing for this great city of Evansville. Hi, everybody. Hi. Wow, that was cute. That was great. Let's try that again. Hi, everybody. Yes, welcome to the Victory Theater. This place is stunningly beautiful. I understand it just celebrated its 100th anniversary last year, which is beautiful. That's amazing. So he said some very kind words about what I've done over the 3 decades. But talk about Don Mattingly. Ladies and gentlemen, on Sunday, he will find out if he goes into the Baseball Hall of Fame, people. Come on. We love you, Don.
Love you too.
A little background on how I got here. This is my first time to Evansville, Indiana. And Ray, Don Mattingly's right-hand man, friend, partner, other than Lori, he reached out to me and he says, hey, Storme, can I give Don Mattingly your phone number? And I just went, what? I said, Don, which Don, there's only one Don Mattingly I know of. And he goes, yeah, Donnie Baseball. I'm like, why does Donnie Baseball want my phone number? Yes, give it to him now. And he was kind enough to call me, and he says, hey, I listen to you all the time. It'd be an honor to have you come up and be the MC for my charity event, and it is my honor to be here, and my honor to get to know Don Mattingly. What a heart of gold he has, ladies and gentlemen. So much fun. If you listen to Sirius XM, thank you so much. We love having you part of our highway family. We love our highway family. We get yelled at all the time by our bosses and higher ups who go, it's not a family. Yes, it is a family, and we're all one big happy family, just like all of you here supporting Mattingly Charities. So let's treat each other like family. Let's raise a bunch of money for Haley and Habitat for Humanity. And how do we do that? What a great question. So this year, Mattingly Charities is teaming up with the William E. Schmidt Foundation. William E. Schmidt Foundation is going to match every dollar you donate up to $25,000. Mattingly Charities is also going to match every dollar you donate up to $25,000. That means $75,000 will be raised with your donations up to $25,000 each. And you'll see on the screen a QR code. Is it up there? There it is. So let's leave it up there for a minute. Get your phones out. And I'll get out of the way so you can scan it. You all know how QR codes work, right? You take your phone and your camera and you shoot it and it'll pop up, and then you hit the open button and the program and the app will go whip, and you'll have a quick access to donate. And I don't care if you want to donate $5, $10, $1, 50 cents, it doesn't matter. We really want $5,000 each. I mean, if you want to do that, that's great. But whatever you want to donate will be matched triple. So that's really a cool way to do it. So again, anytime during the night, this QR code is going to pop up, and we are going to fund Haley's house. Come on, we're going to fund Haley's house today. Isn't that right, Don?
That's right. We've got to find a way.
We got to find a way. You told me how you got, can I answer that question? You told me today how you came up with the slogan, find a way. Do you want to explain that to the crowd?
We would talk, Joe Torre and I'd be talking on the bench, and we talk about different problems or situations that are coming up, and I'm saying, like, sometimes you just got to find a way, right? Things are in your way and things aren't going good, but you got to tell yourself, we got to find a way. We got to find a way to win a game. Tonight, we got to find a way to build this house. And that's what we're going to do. And we're going to find a way to get Don Mattingly into the Baseball Hall of Fame on Sunday, right? Okay, come on. Can you guys vote?
We're going to make it. We're going to make sure you can.
The voice? Can you put your voice? Vote.
Do we have a QR code for that?
I'm not sure.
We need to. All right, you want to help us kick off the fund a need? You want to? This is it. We're going to kick off the night. We've got a great list of artists in the lineup who are going to perform for you tonight. If you listen to The Highway, you know these artists. Oh yes. How many of you know the names Mitchell Tenpenny? How about Ryan Hurd? Each of them have had multiple number ones on my Hot 30 countdown. One of them gets it more than the other one. Ryan Hurd, every time he gets a number one on the Hot 30 countdown, comes with a case of Corona beer for us. So he gets it. Mitchell's still learning, and that's okay. But let's bring him onto the stage right now, and I'll tell you a little bit more about him. Please make welcome Ryan Hurd and Mitchell Tenpenny. What's up, guys? Hi, Ryan.
Hey. That was good.
It was fun.
I'll bring you some beer.
Okay, I'm not begging, but I'm just suggesting that might be a good thing to do.
Sorry.
So, Ryan Hurd hails from the Mitten State, Kalamazoo, Michigan, ladies and gentlemen. He's written hit songs for Lady A, Blake Shelton, Luke Bryan. He also has a bunch of music on his own. His latest album is Pelago, which I love that name. I love the music. And it's my favorite thing you've ever done. And Pelago is absolutely outstanding. And you might have heard of his wife who's playing the Bridgestone Arena in Nashville tomorrow night, Maren Morris. Yes. Welcome.
Thank you.
It's
Happy
so
to be
cool.
here.
Now, in Nashville, we have a term called a unicorn. And a unicorn is anybody that is originally born and raised in the city of Nashville. Because Nashville is kind of a hot city, everybody from the entire world is coming to move to Nashville. So the unicorns are the ones that are born and raised in Nashville. Somebody born and raised in Nashville back there? Okay.
I love your energy. Here we go.
Songwriter as well, but also a massive, massive singer and a voice on the highway. Alcohol You Later, at the end of the bar. Come on. He's a ton of hits that we've played. See, we know our highway fans.
I love the highway. Come on. This is awesome.
He is Mitchell Tenpenny.
Cheers. Thank you, guys.
So, how many of you been to Nashville and seen a songwriter's night in Nashville? Raise your hand if you've been to a songwriter's night, or you know what a songwriter's round is all about. Well, this is basically the stories behind the songs. They go back and forth. They're going to play a bunch of music for you, and it's really about getting to know what goes behind the making of a song. And they're going to tell the stories, and that's what it's all about, because in Nashville we have a phrase called "it all begins with a song," and it truly does. We don't have music on the highway without these songwriters that put the pen to paper, put the fingers to the strings, and in their cases, record their own dang music and make them big old hits on the radio. You're going to have a blast tonight. You're going to recognize these songs. You're going to sing along, and I mean that. Are you going to sing along?
Yeah, come on.
All right. Please make welcome to the Victory Theater, Mitchell Tenpenny and Ryan Hurd.
What's up, everybody?
How we doing tonight?
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
you guys have been sitting there long enough listening to not music, so here's a song. Take off your makeup, nobody's around. It's you and me, girls, let your guard down. I see right through you, I know what it means. I know I got you. That moment when you close your eyes, I know I'm doing something right. I got you down to a T-shirt, white sheets, and red wine. Baby, you don't wanna leave. You want a record with some reverb, backbeat, and low lights. Yeah, you know I know what you need tonight, girl. I'll take my time out every eye. Baby, I got you down to a T. Oh. Stay here till sunrise. I wanna know you like it's the last time I'll ever hold you. Girl, every detail, leave it up to me. Lay back and let go. You don't even have to say anything, but by the way, you should see how you look in that T-shirt, white sheets, and red wine. Baby, you don't wanna leave. You want a record with some reverb, backbeat, and low line. You know I know what you need tonight, girl. I'll take my time out every eye. Baby, I got you down to a T. Don't worry, baby, 'cause driving you crazy is all I ever wanted. Now that I got you down to a T-shirt, white sheets, and red wine. You want a record with some reverb, backbeat, and low lines. Yeah, you know I know what you need tonight. Girl, I'll take my time. I'll dot every I, baby, I got you down to a T. Yeah. Oh, I got you down to a T. Oh, I got you down to a T.
Yeah, man.
Thanks.
Yeah.
All right, give it up one more time. This is Mitchell Tenpenny.
Man, I listen to The Highway a lot, too, and I love that song, man. I've always loved that
Thanks,
song.
brother.
What a great songwriter.
We've toured together a lot.
Yeah, we actually have.
We know we're buddies. We go to the bar a lot together, so this
Golf?
is pretty normal
We
for
golf
us.
really bad together. It's
Yeah.
a lot of fun.
It's pretty cool to get to do this with Mitchell, because this is just like what we'd probably be doing anyway. So
Man, well, thank y'all for being here. This is awesome. I put this song out right in the middle of that pandemic thing that we were all dealing with, and we were stuck at home, and I had this song for a while, and it just felt like it was the right time to put it out. And it was a song about, making a bucket list and check marking some things off, because, a lot of things got taken away from all of us, and we, took for granted a lot of the good things we get to do. And so I thought it was important just to remind myself about what that was. And so that's kind of where this song came from and how I wrote it. It's called Bucket List. Well, I hate that the only way I can say what I need to say. So with a prayer I hope is getting through the clouds. And now you're forever young, and I'm living like I'm dying. All I'm doing is just trying to make you proud. Yeah, life is like a first kiss, you don't know how long it's gonna last. All you get is what you get, and it gets real, really fast. I'ma love a little more, dream a little deeper, leave all the leavers, keep all the keepers, find peace of mind in the time the good Lord gives. And time cross one off, but two more on it. Say I love you for the moment's gone. It never have to ask myself what if, when I get to the bottom of my bucket list. It might used to look real petty, was the picture in the dictionary of the guy that wasn't ready to grow up. And all it took was a last goodbye, broken heart on borrowed time, and letting go of things that are hard to let go of. And now love a little more, dream a little deeper, leave all the leavers, keep all the keepers, find peace of mind in the time the good Lord gives. Time I cross one off, but two more on it. Say I love you for the moment's gone. It never have to ask myself what if, when I get to the bottom of my bucket list. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, life is like a first kiss, you don't know how long it's gonna last. All you get is what you get, and it gets real. There she is. Now I love a little more, dream a little deeper, leave all the leavers, keep all the keepers, find peace of mind in the time the good Lord gives. Oh, a cross one off, but two more on it. Say I love you for the moment's gone. It never have to ask myself what if, when I get to the bottom of my bucket list. Thank you. Thanks for singing.
Cheers. I just have to dive in here real quick about that song. I'm sorry.
Oh,
How many of y'all have sang your favorite songs and gotten the words completely wrong? And you've sang, raise your hand. If you don't have your hand up, you're lying. So
I always thought it was Hold Me Closer, Tony Danza. But
I was
Blinded by the
my own
Light.
songs.
Get your own songs wrong. Bruce Springsteen's Blinded by the Light is
Yeah.
wrapped up like a...
wrapped up like it's a deuce, right?
Yeah. It's
Deuce?
a deuce.
Yeah.
It's
Deuce
a
coupe?
deuce. Yeah, well, the bucket list, I don't know why, but I've always sang along with it, saying cross one off and put two Mulroney.
Two Mulroney.
Mulroney.
Yeah.
I don't know why
Two Mulroney.
Two Mulroney.
Actually, that's how it's written. It's two Mulroney. I don't know.
Yeah. So I got it right.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
I'm wrong, and honestly, that happens all the time. I forget every lyric I ever write. So two Mulroney from now on.
You will never hear the song
now,
the same
now
again.
I'm not going to be able to do it.
Ryan
Two
Hurd, ladies and
Mulroney.
gentlemen.
All right, so I'm from, I know this is southern Indiana. I'm from Michigan, which touches Indiana, so I feel like these are my people. We drive through a lot. I know a lot about Fort Wayne, and but I moved to Nashville and I went to college and I got out and was like, I need a job, so I'm just gonna try to write songs, right? That makes sense. And I started out in Nashville writing songs for other artists, same way Mitchell did, and yeah. So I then a couple years later I got a record deal, and I said if I can get one gold record, that'll make it worth it. And the last song I played, I should have said that was my gold record. That was my worth it. So thank you very much. It's kind. But my first love will always be writing, and I still think of myself as a songwriter. And I wrote this song for my friends Charles and Dave and Hillary, and they made a #1 song on the highway and on all the other charts too. And this one's called "What If I Never Get Over You." It's supposed to hurt, it's a broken heart, but the moving on is the hardest part. It comes in waves, the letting go, the memory fades, everybody knows, everybody knows. What if I'm trying, then I close my eyes and then I'm right back, lost in that last goodbye. And what if time doesn't do what it's supposed to do? What if I never get over you? Maybe months go by, maybe years from now, and I meet someone and it's working out. Every now and then she can see right through, 'cause when I look at her, girl, all I see is you. What if I'm trying, then I close my eyes and then I'm right back, lost in that last goodbye. You know, what if time doesn't do what it's supposed to do? What if I never get over you? And what if I never get over? What if I never get closure? What if I never get back all the wasted words I told you? Yeah, what if this never gets better? What if this lasts forever and ever and ever? I'm trying. And then I close my eyes and girl, I'm right back, lost in that last goodbye. And what if time doesn't do what it's supposed to do? What if I never get over you? What if I gave you everything I got? What if your love was my one and only shot? What if I end up with nothing to Thank you.
I remember the first time I heard that song was in an Uber in New York City, and I was like, who wrote that? And I looked it up. I was like, of course Ron wrote that. What a great song.
Thanks, brother.
It's weird how songs do that. So I just released a brand new record, and I got a new single off of that. Thank you guys, and I'd love to play that song for you if that's okay too. The Highway's been playing it. Thank you very much. But I wanted to write a song about, you don't always just have to hate each other when you break up. You can respect each other and be adults and realize that you had something. And the reason you got to where you are is, because other human beings were in your life. And, there's a good boundary, a respectful boundary that needs to be there. But you can understand how you got somewhere, if that makes any sense. You don't have to be enemies. You don't necessarily have to be friends. But I wrote this song called We Got History about that. It goes like this. We don't have each other's numbers anymore. We don't make any plans Friday night. And I won't know you when you're turning 64, but nobody knew you better at 25. Well, I'd be lying if I said that you don't wind up in my head. We don't dream about tomorrow like before. All we have is looking back, and that's alright. 'Cause we got spring break, oh wait, down in Pensacola, drunk and singing breakfast at Tiffany's. Yeah, we got so high, first time back of your Corolla. Told me, baby, don't you stop kissing me, kissing me. I know we don't have a future anymore, but damn, we got history. We don't know. Sorry, thank you guys. That makes you feel really good. I appreciate it. And everybody's got that one they can't forget. They got away. I gotta say you were mine. But you can't try to tell me that yesterday is gone when I still go there all the time. 'Cause we got spring break, oh wait, down in Pensacola, drunk and singing breakfast at Tiffany's. Yeah, we got so high, first time back of your Corolla. Told me, baby, don't stop kissing me, kissing me. I know we don't have a future anymore, but damn, we got history. Come on. Oh no, we got history, baby. Well, I'd be lying if I said that you don't wind up in my head. 'Cause we got spring break, oh wait, down in Pensacola, drunk and singing breakfast at Tiffany. Yeah, we got so high, first time back of your Corolla. Told me, baby, don't you stop kissing me, kissing me. I know we don't have a future anymore, but damn, we got history. Yeah, girl, we got history. Thank you, guys.
I love that song.
Man, thank you.
That'll be Steve, let's make that a hit. How's that sound, all right?
That'd be
Storme,
awesome.
you too.
Gotta pay for that wedding I just had.
Yeah, man. Congrats on getting married.
Thank you, man. Yeah, it's been a month.
That one just It's
cool. The ring thing's cool.
Drop that one into the microphone like nothing was going on.
Yeah.
All right, Storme's here. It's a highway night, so I'm gonna play. I don't usually. It's weird, man. I'm kind of. I do a lot of writing for other artists, and but I do have a catalog of music that I sing, and I really enjoy that too. But it's so when you do events like acoustic events, you kind of have you're like I'm gonna do this one, I'm gonna do Lady A, and then we'll see where it goes. But Storme here, he's right. I have always thought it's so cool to be. The highway is the only country station in the world. I think they say it goes to like North America, but truly in the world that goes everywhere, right? Every other radio station in the country goes to your town, which is very cool. But if you get on the highway, you have somebody in San Francisco, New York, Florida, California, Nashville, Oklahoma. That's really, really cool, right? So if you get a number one on the highway, that's a number one all over the country. So to me, it's always been a really special thing. So Storme, thank you for the support from both of us. Honestly, and keep listening to it. And you know what? Listen to your local radio station too. We love them. But yeah, man, congrats on getting married. I wasn't gonna do this, but this song was a number one on the highway, and I kind of feel like doing it tonight. And I wrote it for my wife, Maren, when we got married. Put it out the weekend that we got married, thinking that's gonna be a sweet little gift. And then I didn't realize that the only thing we would do for the next 5 years was play music. And I was like, she probably wanted like a necklace or something. But I had to make up for that one. Anyway, a lot of people, they've used this song as a part of their wedding too. And so we're tied together forever. We're stuck with each other. So this song is called Diamonds Are Twine.
Oh, yeah, I love this.
You know when you know, you hear that all your life. Well, whoever they are, turns out they were right. The sunshine and the good times, yeah, we got a few behind us. But when the bad times come, I ain't gonna run. It doesn't matter if it's diamonds or twine, I'll be wrapped around your finger. Girl, you got me till we run out of time. Rich or poor, rain or shine, the wind's gonna blow wherever it goes, and the road is gonna wind. It doesn't matter if it's diamonds or twine. Forevermore, I'll be yours and you'll be mine. When I look at you now, I see all I ever wanted. You make me wanna hang around and hold your hand till we're 100. You make love feel so real, yeah, so simple and honest. Yeah, it's in every breath, every kiss. Yeah, the thing about you is, it doesn't matter if it's diamonds or twine. I'll be wrapped around your finger, girl, you got me till we run out of time. Rich or poor, rain or shine, the wind's gonna blow wherever it goes, and the road is gonna wind. It doesn't matter if it's diamonds or twine. Forevermore, yeah, I'll be yours and you'll be mine. No, it don't matter where. Whatever happens, girl, I'll still be there. It doesn't matter if it's diamonds or twine. I'll be wrapped around your finger, girl, you got me till we run out of time. Rich or poor, rain or shine, the wind's gonna blow wherever it goes, and the road is gonna wind. Doesn't matter if it's diamonds or twine. Diamonds or twine, it doesn't matter if it's diamonds or twine. Forevermore, I'll be yours and you'll be mine. Thanks.
Another one that I absolutely. Oh, thank you, Ryan. Oh, you got. Sorry, thank you, Lee. I forgot a guitar pick because I'm an idiot. So thank you, Lee.
There's
I appreciate
more
that.
where these came from, my man.
That's another song, man. I love that. You know,
Thanks.
driving in my truck here and on the highway, man. I forget how good you are.
Thanks, man. I never forget how good you are.
Thanks. I do. I have no clue. I don't know what I'm doing. I just appreciate y'all listening.
There was
and
one
being
time
awesome.
me and Mitchell were on tour together, and it was the end of the year. It was about this time of year, and
Yeah.
we played the last show of the year, and we were so tired. Because what you do is, when you're new, you play Thursday, Friday, Saturday, then you do radio Saturday. On Sunday, go home Monday, and then probably back out to radio Tuesday. You get like one day at home. But we finished. It was our last show of the year, and I just remember we were in this backstage kind of like this. I think it was Louisville, Kentucky, maybe. But we sprayed spraying champagne on each other and pouring beers
There's a
everywhere.
good picture of that somewhere.
It was awesome. Anyway,
That was a good time.
back to the PG-13 version of this show.
Well, I'm glad we stuck to it, man.
Yeah, man, you're doing great.
You're doing. Oh, this is fun. Say what? That was cool. I told you to stay in the truck. Just kidding. I always do the Larry Cable Guy joke. It works every time. All right, so I started as a songwriter too. I like Ryan was saying, I consider myself a songwriter first. And my buddy Chris Young, he's a country singer as well. I wrote this song with Chris, and so when you write a song, we go into the rooms, we'll have a calendar, and it'll tell us who we're riding with that day. And this day was just when COVID, when it was getting okay to get out of the house again and kind of figure all that stuff out. And every song we've been writing has been on the internet, on the computer for forever. We're just cooped up. And so it was just that time. And in Nashville, it snowed, which means 4 inches, but shut down.
Shut down.
Shut down. But I was going crazy being at home, and I saw Chris was on the calendar, and I called him. I was like, man, I got to get out of the house. Can we please write a song today? And he goes, buddy, I got 4-wheel drive. It's fine with me. I don't care.
That's exactly how he sounds.
Yes,
That was really good.
I can do Luke Bryan, too. I'm just kidding. So we went and wrote this song, and I really wanted Chris to sing it because I love his voice, and I just, like, wanted to hear Chris sing a song that I wrote. But when we finished the song, he's like, all right, cool, Mitchell, go in the booth and sing it. And I was like, dang. I was like, all right, fine. And so I went in there, but I really just wanted to impress Chris Young, so I gave it my all. And the next day, Chris called and he goes, hey, buddy, you mind if I put my vocal on that song? And I was like, yes, I tricked you. And then a week later, his record was done, so I wasn't trying to get on his record. I was just trying to write a song. And then a week later, he said, hey, man, I think I'm going to put this song on the record. And I was like, well, awesome. And then a week later, he called, you want to sing it with me? And then a week later, he called and said, hey, it's going to be my next single to country radio. So that was just a crazy life of a song to take it all the way to #1 on the highway and country charts just a couple months ago. There's a bar called Losers Bar and Grill in Nashville, Tennessee, and that's where me and Chris Young met right there at the end of that bar. So that's what this song's about. You can find your future running to your past. You can look for answers at the bottom of a glass. You can make a best friend, never know their name, and buy them shots of tequila, then forget why you came. There's a million things that you can't find, bartending conversation, pair of blue eyes, your true love on next broken heart, maybe a party crowd on a Friday night, loneliness, long lines and neon signs. Sometimes that's where it all starts. At the end of a bar, you can hear a cover band playing 90s songs, but come a brand new bed till time marches on. Time marches on, a million things that you can't find, bartending conversation, pair of blue eyes, your true love on next broken heart,
Maybe a party crowd on a Friday night. Long necks, long lines, neon signs. Hey, sometimes that's where it all starts. At the end of all. At the end of a bar. There's a million things that you can't find. Bartending conversation or a pair of blue eyes. Your true love on next broken, your next broken party crowd. Friday night, long necks, long lines, neon signs. Sometimes that's where it all starts. At the end of a bar. At the end of a bar. You can find your future running to your past. You can look for answers at the bottom of a glass. Apologize for the out-of-tune guitar there. Thank you, guys.
Something cool happened for Mitchell this year. So sometimes as a writer you'll get on a run, right, and you'll get a couple songs on the chart at the same time, and they might be close to each other when they get toward the top. But Mitchell, earlier this year, had 2 songs in the top 5 as both the artist and the writer, which is pretty incredible. So,
Thanks, man. Lucky.
Congratulations.
Thanks,
He says lucky. I mean, you grind real hard to be lucky doing this. So,
Thanks, man.
I got a Chris Young story. We bought Chris Young's house a couple years ago because, woo!
Incredible.
So yeah, that's my Chris Young. I mean, aside from knowing him for years, we bought his house, and I was like, that's pretty cool. And then last night, this house betrayed us.
Oh, yes, great story.
And my wife texts me at 1:30 in the afternoon, and I'm at work doing this, kind of, writing a song, and she's like, there's a beep. So what do you mean? It's like, there's a beep, like a smoke detector. I was like, okay, figure it out. I don't know. And 2 hours later, she's like, there's still a beep. And you all know about the beep, right? You're like, where is this beep? You can't sleep. You can't do anything. You can't watch TV. So I go home. I get home at 3:30 or 4 o'clock, and we have ripped every smoke detector out of our ceiling, taken all the batteries out. We have unhooked our alarm. We have unhooked all of our cameras. We have taken all the sensors off the doors, taken the speakers out of the ceiling, and there's still a beep. And finally, at 6:30, the guy that's helping me, out of the goodness of his heart, goes, it's in the wall. And it was in the wall. And we had to cut a hole in our wall. And somebody, 5 years ago, I'm not saying it was Chris Young, put a carbon monoxide sensor into my drywall and sealed it. And the battery just died yesterday.
The picture's the best, man. Y'all can't see it from here, but it's hilarious.
Anyway, I appreciate
There's
that.
worse things that could be in your wall.
Not when it's beeping. You didn't come for that story, but thanks for indulging me. Anyway, speaking of Chris Young, we got any Luke Bryan fans in the house?
Here's a Garth Brooks song.
I wrote this song for Luke. It was on the radio last summer. It's called Waves. It's like the sun went down just to frame your face. It's like they played that song just to see you sway. It's like that old surf shop had you in mind with what you got on, making those tan lines. It's like the ocean knows we're laying on this beach tonight. It's like the sand's been waiting for you to come alive, 'cause you were made for someone just like these stars we're under. Were made for lighting this July sky up. Blanket down, made for me and you, tied up all night long, over and over, crashing to me. Pull me closer, kiss by kiss, one after another. Don't let go, baby, let this summer just keep on coming in waves. Keep on coming in waves, keep coming in waves. It's like they bottled up the taste on your lips. That margarita, saltwater, sunburned sip. Yeah, I can feel that rush right next to me. Yeah, girl, your touch is 100 degrees. Boardwalks were made for dancing. Flip-flops were made to lose like this. Night was meant to happen. And girl, I was made for you, like you were made for summer, just like these stars we're under were made for lighting this July sky up. Blanket down, made for me and you, tied up all night long, over and over, crashing to me. Pull me closer, kiss by kiss, one after another. Don't let go, baby, let this summer just keep on coming in waves, keep coming in waves. Keep on coming in waves, keep coming in waves. Give it up for Mitchell Tenpenny. Keep on coming in waves, keep coming in waves. Keep on coming in waves, keep coming in waves. Baby, you were made for summer, just like these stars we're under were made for lighting this Indiana sky up. Blanket down, made for me and you, tied up all night long, over and over, crashing to me. Pull me closer, kiss by kiss, one after another. Don't let go, baby, let this summer just keep on coming in waves, keep coming in waves. Keep on coming in waves, keep coming in waves. Thank you.
What a great song, man. That's cool. It's I just got off tour with Luke Bryan. I got to watch him play that song every night, and it's just cool. Like, it just puts back into perspective what we get to do, man. I got to see an arena sing that song every single night, and he wrote that. So that's pretty cool, man.
And awesome. Luke's the nicest dude that you'll ever meet. What you see on TV is what you get. 100%.
That is Luke Bryan, 100%.
Yep.
All right. Well, cool. Well, let me play another sad song.
Tuning time.
Yeah, sorry. That last song was way out of tune. I don't know what's happening here.
It's for you, not for us.
Yes, trust me. You're going to want this. So this next song, I just got to thank everybody for the highway. Ooh, sorry, I don't know what's happening here. For changing my life again with this one. You gave me a #1 song with At the End of a Bar with Chris Young, and then 3 weeks later, you gave me another #1 song, and it's been a minute since that it happened, and it's just I'm humbled by that, honored by that. Thank you so much. But I think the reason this song resonated is I think a lot of people have been through what it talks about, and when you break up with somebody, you don't need to go around town and talk trash about them. It's just there's just no reason for that. You don't have to be like my other song, We Got a History, and still be friends, but there's just no reason to make up lies. And so that was kind of happening all around me at the time, not necessarily me, but I had a lot of friends that I knew there were rumors going around and stuff that I was like, I know that's not true. So I wrote this song about that, and I said, listen, if you quit telling lies about me, I won't tell the truth about you. So thank you guys for that, and if you have this story, I understand. I've been there too. Well, this town's been telling me I've done some things I never did. The grapevine starts with a glass of wine, you taking a sip. Every word that choice saying
Another slap to my reputation. I can't take it anymore. But you've opened that door. Yeah, there's two sides to every breakup. One's a lie and one's a truth. One of them went down and one was made up. In the end, we both lose. And why can't we meet at the middle? Call it even, call it truth. Yeah, if you quit telling lies about me, I won't tell the truth about you. That sound good, come on. It's like a ghost. How you picked a fight every time you saw me get a text to make yourself feel better that you still talk to your ex. Well, you told your friends, you told your mama that I'm the root of all the drama. But we both know why this ended. Girl, I caught you red-handed. Yeah. And now there's two sides to every breakup. One's a lie and one's a truth. One of them went down and one was made up. In the end, we both lose. And why can't we meet at the middle? Call it even, call it truth. Yeah, if you quit telling lies about me, well, I won't tell the truth about all you got. No. Well, I truly wish the best for you. Don't ruin the next for me. 'Cause you really don't want me to tell the truth for everyone to see. And that there's two sides to every break. One's a lie and one's a truth. One of them went down and one was made up. In the end, we both lose. And why can't we meet in the middle? Call it even, call it truth. Yeah, if you quit telling lies about me, well, I won't tell the truth about oh, you girl. Swear I won't tell the truth about you. Thank you guys. Thanks for singing. That's so awesome. Thank you guys.
He is a singing fool. What do you think, man? My God.
Thank you guys.
So is he. Ryan Hurd, Mitchell Tenpenny. They have another round to do, but I got something to announce first. You guys were so generous with your QR codes and using that to donate money to the Don Mattingly Charities for Haley's House, for Habitat for Humanity. There it is. There's the QR code right there.
There they are.
We're up to almost 20 grand, which is going to be matched twice, 20, 40, 60.
All right.
We're trying to get to $80,000 tonight, so if we can do that, we'll let them sing their next round, so go. And before you do this next round, you told me the carbon monoxide detector story, and I told you one too, so I got to tell my version of that. I went to go visit my parents. They're gone now, so I could tell the story. I went to go visit them, and there was also a chirping in their house. And and I went down.
This is sad.
This is way more sad than ours.
And I went to the living room, and I said, "Hey, Dad, I think your smoke detector downstairs is out." And he goes, "Oh no, son, no, that's not a smoke detector." I said, "Yeah, it is, Dad." And he goes, "No, that's our chipmunk." I said, "Our chipmunk? Yeah, that's our pet chipmunk. He lives in the walls downstairs." And we talked to him. See, well, I watch. And he goes, "Hey, little Chippy. And then, beep, boop. That's your chipmunk, Dad, huh?" He goes, "Yeah, it's cute." Well, I'm going to replace the battery in the smoke detector just to make sure. And so I went downstairs, and I stopped halfway down the stairs and went, "I'm going to kill my dad's chipmunk. I can't do this."
Crushing your dad's.
So I did it anyway, replaced the battery, walked back upstairs. About an hour later, I said, Dad, have you heard your chipmunk? And he looked at me and he goes, no, I have not. I said, you're welcome. But yes, it was a very similar story about the chirping, but he told that story earlier tonight. I had to share. All right. You do know that we need to get $80,000 for Haley's house. So let's do that with the QR code, giving you a little chance up there to take a picture of it. And scan. I see your phones up, and I cannot thank you enough on behalf of Don and Lori. Thank you so much. And we got one more round of Mitchell and Ryan. What do you think, guys? Girls?
Thank y'all.
And then you have Mr. Jeffrey Steele, who's going to be taking the stage. So give it up for Ryan and Mitchell.
Thank you to Don and Lori, too. The Mattingleys, what a generous family. Thank you for everything.
Absolutely.
Thank you for.
Thank you, guys.
It's an honor to be here. It truly is. It's and I had the same thought that Storme did about Donnie Baseball texting me.
Yeah, right.
And I was with all my high school buddies that I played baseball with when it happened. And I was like, I think Don Mattingly just texted me. And they're like, no, he didn't. Like,
I looked really cool in front of my friends for a second.
Like, never mind. But anyway, this is an honor to be here. Thank you so much for your generosity. Mattingly's, and just proud to be a part of it. Thank you, everybody, for coming and spending your money and donating to an amazing time during the holidays. And anyway, back to me. The joy of my life the last 5, 6, 8 years has been making music with my wife, and we've been blessed to be nominated for a Grammy last year and then one again this year together. And
that doesn't happen often. Congrats, man. That's amazing.
It's a dream come true to just even be in that conversation, but to get to do it with the person that you love the most is even more incredible. And thank you for the support over the last few years. And this is the song. If you only know one song that I sing, it's probably this one. So it's called Chasing After You. You come over when your wine's all gone. Always catch me when I'm not that strong. Then you wind up staying all night long. Ain't nothing new. Then I wake up with you on my chest. You got a way of making me forget. The girl with you, the answer's always yes. Every time you call. But I know, yeah, I know it's a matter of time till you walk back out of my life. Leave me standing here lonely, feeling like a fool. Every time you say we're done, you come back to the love you were running from. Don't know why I let you, but I do. 'Cause I love chasing after you. Yeah. Listen. Wish I could quit you, but it feels too good. If I could turn it off, you know I would. But something about you makes me think we could make it after all. But I know, yeah, I know it's a matter of time till you walk back out of my life. Leave me standing here lonely, feeling like a fool. Every time you say we're done, you come back to the love you were running from. Don't know why I let you, but I do. 'Cause I love chasing after you. Oh, you come over when your wine's all gone. You always catch me when I'm not that strong. And then you wind up staying all night long. Ain't nothing new. But I know, yeah, I know it's a matter of time till you walk back out of my life. Leave me standing and lonely, feeling like a fool. Every time you say we're done, you come back to the love you were running from. Don't know why I let you, but I do, 'cause I love chasing after you. I love chasing after you. Thank you.
Oh,
Thanks.
I mean, I think easily that's my favorite song of last year by far. I mean, I don't know. Y'all crushed that one, man.
Well, thank
Makes
you.
me feel something, dude. In a good way.
Good. What if you said, makes me feel something, dude, in a bad way?
In a bad way. It's a dark way.
Be like, man, you didn't have to say that into a microphone.
I love that song, man. Thank you all again. Mattingly's done. Thank you guys so much for this. Thank you guys for donating your money and your time to be here. It means the world to us. And thanks for being an incredible audience and listening to us play our songs. I know I speak for Ryan too. That means the world to us. So thank you very much for that. And we got a lot more entertainment. Mr. Steele coming up after this. What a legend. And yeah, let's continue on the good night. But thank you guys from the bottom of our hearts. This is my last song. And when I got 5 years ago, I signed my record deal, 4 or 5. And at the time, I was just writing songs for artists. So I wrote this next song, and what they do is other artists put songs on hold. So Blake Shelton had this song, and Lee Brice had it too. But I just signed as an artist, and I said, I need songs too. So I took this song back because I wrote it, and I said, it's mine. And I'm glad I did, because it changed my life, and they gave me my very first #1 song. And yeah, so this song's called Drunk Me. Well, some people don't know how to quit, and that's why they quit. Some need to hit the bottom to see they got a problem, can't handle it. That ain't why I started cleaning up my life. Wish it was over, that would be a lie. Yeah. You go get it, girl. Come on. Well, I've been sober, 'cause there ain't no hangover like you, girl. No, no, no. Baby, can you come over? Always find those words at the bottom of 100 proof. Yeah. Every time you do, not just stand up or mess up like sheets where we made love. Sober since you broke my heart in two. Because drunk me can't get over you. Yeah, y'all sound good. Over you. And all those bottles sitting up on the shelf are just salt on the wound. One sipping, I'm picking up the phone, trying not to go home without you. That ain't nothing but a whole lot of pain. That kind of hurt, oh hurts, ain't worth another drink. 'Cause I've been sober, 'cause there ain't no hangover like you, girl. No, no, no. Baby, can you come over? Always find those words at the bottom of 100 proof. Yeah, yeah, girl. Every time you do, not just stand up or messed up like sheets where we made love. Sober since you broke my heart in two. Because drunk me can't get over Sorry, let me see. What does your sign say? If I try to read and sing, I'll forget my lyrics. It says, it's your first concert, bucket list, Jason, I don't know what it says. Can you read that? Dirks, 5 years old. Happy birthday, buddy. Happy birthday. Welcome to your first country concert. Well, then help me sing this last one. Here we go. 'Cause I've been sober, 'cause there ain't no hangover. Yeah. Who no, can you come over? Always find those words at the bottom of a 100 proof. Yeah. Every time you do, not just stand up or mess up like sheets where we made love. So, but since you broke my heart in two, well, drunk me, said drunk, me, drunk me, yeah. Can't get over you. Hey, God bless y'all. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for having us. Who no. Mr. Ryan Hurd, Storme Warren, thank you, brother.
Ryan Hurd,
Thank you, Don.
Mitchell
Cheers, everybody.
Tenpenny. Look at that. I know they won't hate a standing ovation. I know they will not hate that. Beautiful job, boys. Great. Really cool. How good are they? What are you talking about? Mitchell Tenpenny and Ryan Hurd. Don Mattingly Charities. And we are just getting going. Oh, yeah. So our next artist is going to come in and plug in and tune up, but I want to steal a little bit of your money if you don't mind. If you could lower the spotlights down and bring the house lights up just a little bit so I can see, that would be wonderful. Thank you, kind lighting person guru. So this guitar, Fender guitar, has been autographed by all the artists who are taking the stage tonight. Jeffrey Steele, Mitchell Tenpenny, Ryan Hurd. If you don't want my signature on it, I will scrub it off if it means you're going to spend more money. But it's on there now. Sorry. But we would like to steal your money. Again, I'm looking for a little more light so I can see out there. If we could turn that spotlight low. I'm not sure if we could do that. Okay, more house lights. That's good. And the spotlight is still a little bright, but I think I could do it. If you want to bid on this guitar and I can't see you, I need to hear you. So shout. Yeah, there we go. And you can't fake me out. You can't just scream, "Hi, how are you?" You can't just scream and pretend you're bidding. No, if I hear a scream, you are bidding. If I see a hand, you are bidding. So here we go. We are going to raise money for Haley's house. Add it to the $80,000 we're getting very close to right now. Do I have $1,000 for this guitar? $1,000 for that guitar. Thank you very much. We have $1,500. We got $1,500. We got $1,000. We got $1,500. $1,000 for the guitar. Do we have $1,500? This is $1,500. So we got $2,000. $1,500. We got $2,000. $1,500. $2,000. Yes, sir. $1,800. Do you have $2,000, sir? $2,000. We got $2,100. We're going to go $100, or you just want to do like $25 and just run away with the guitar? $2,100. We got $22, $23, $22. We got $23. What do you? Don't stop him. We're raising money. $22. Do we have $23? Sure, you do. Yeah. So $23 is just $100 more. You're going to spend that at the casino. $2,300. $2,400. $2,400. Do you get 25? 25. It doesn't matter who you're bidding against. $2,500. Yes, give them a round of applause. $2,500. Do we have 26? $2,500. Do we have 26? We're going to raise a lot of money here. This is a big chunk of change right now. We're at $2,500. Anybody else want the guitar signed by the artist on the stage? I will scrub my signature off if we can get to $3,000. $2,500. Do we have 26? Anybody else? I'm going to listen closely. Anybody screaming? What? It's a Fender guitar. It's a Fender. No, sorry. What kind of? It's his guitar. Sold $2,500. It's cool. So we're going to have you meet a gentleman right here at the front of this stage at the end of Jeffrey's show, okay? And you will walk away with this guitar tonight. Thank you so much for raising money for Don Mattingly Charities. That is so cool. All right. There are performers and there are performers. There are songwriters and then there are songwriters. This guy is a hero of mine and has been a hero of mine for many years. He, born and raised Burbank, California, moved out to Nashville to follow his dream to become a country artist and songwriter. Songwriting took him down a path he was unexpecting. He did not know what the whole songwriting world would open up to him. And he proceeded to write hit songs for Rascal Flatts, for Tim McGraw, for Keith Urban, for Eric Church, for Montgomery Gentry, and I am just skimming the surface of the catalog this guy has brought. My favorite thing in the world is to introduce this man on the stage to an audience that has never seen him perform before. Has anybody seen Mr. Jeffrey Steele perform before? Who has not seen Jeffrey Steele perform before? You are in for a treat. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please make welcome the one-man musical wrecking ball himself, Jeffrey Steele.
Hey, y'all. I am Jeffrey Steele. I am a world-famous Hall of Fame songwriter, which means you have no idea who the hell I am, and you probably don't care. But we have any country music fans out here? I know we do. What about Mitchell and what about Ryan? What a great show. That was amazing, you guys. I want to thank the Mattingleys for having me here. This is such a treat for me. I'm Jeffrey Steele, and so I'm going to play this first song that I didn't want to write. You ready? So, I love you too. So my music publisher came up to me one day and wanted me to finish somebody else's song that they had started and half written. And I said, well, I'm a professional songwriter. I don't finish people's songs. I write my own songs. And he said, will you please finish this song? And I really didn't want to do it, you know? And so now I'm gonna be taking you back in time because I've been around Nashville for a long time now, you know? I'm kind of like a seasoned veteran. And so anyway, when I got this song, it was on a cassette tape. Anybody know what that is, a cassette tape? So I took it home. I didn't want to get involved. I didn't want to finish somebody else's song. So I told my music publisher, I said, well, I just want to hear the music, and I'll just come up with my own words and melody. So he gave me the music on a cassette, and I went home, and I put it on. I had a little studio at my house, and I put it in the cassette player. And I was like, that's pretty good. You know, I hit it again. I was like, that's really good. And I hit it the third time. I was like getting a little tear in my eye. And so I started typing all these words about I grew up in Southern California in the 70s. I've been around a long time. And it was a great time out there. And I met the girl that I'm still with right now after 42 years. I met her and she was going to be here tonight, but my granddaughter had a musical thing tonight that she wanted one of us to go to, and so Stephanie got picked. So I'm going to sing this for her tonight because I wrote it about her. And we're still together 42 years later, still traveling around. And so anyway, I finished the song, and I gave it to my publisher. I just thought it was the stupidest song I ever wrote at the time, you know. And he thanked me for doing it, and then he called me like 6 weeks later. He goes, remember that song that you didn't want to write? I said, yeah. He said, just got recorded by a brand new group that just got a record deal. Now, keep in mind, this is 1999, right? I said, well, what's the name of the group? He said, they're called Rascal Flatts. You know what I said? I said, that's the stupidest name I ever heard. They're never going to make it. Are you ready? Hey, baby, is that you? Wow, your hair got so long. Yeah, I love it, I really do. Norma Jean, ain't that the song we sang in the car? Driving through town, top down, making the rounds, checking out the bands on Doheny Avenue. Well, life throws you curves, but you learn to swerve. Me, I swung in a mess, and the next thing you know, I'm reminiscing, dreaming old dreams, wishing old wishes, like you would be back again. Anybody know it? Come on, help me. I wake up in teardrops that fall down like rain. I put on that old song we danced to in there. I head off to my job. Yes, not much has changed. Punch the clock, head for home, check the phone, just in case. Go to bed, dream of you. That's what I'm doing these days. Oh, girl. Oh, yeah. Someone told me after college, you ran off to Vegas, married that rodeo cowboy. Well, that ain't the girl I knew. Me, I've been a few places, mostly here and there once or twice. Still sorting out life, but I'm doing all right. Yeah, it's good to see you too, baby. Hey, girl, you're late, and those planes, they don't wait. But if you ever come back around this sleepy old town, promise me you'll stop and see an old friend. Until then, I wake up in teardrops fall down like rain. I put on that old song we danced to in bed. I head off to my job. Guess not much has changed. Punch the clock, head for home, check the phone, just in case. Go to bed, dream of you. That's what I'm doing these days. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm doing these days. Come on. Does anybody know this song? Come on, help me out. I wake up in teardrops that fall down like rain. I put on that old song. I head off to my job. Guess not much has changed. Punch the clock, check the phone, go to bed. That's what I'm doing these days. All right, so that's what I do. Make stuff up. What about Mitchell and Ryan, man? That was awesome. It's so cool. Like, you know, I'm an older guy now, so I develop a lot of young songwriters that come into town, and it's just so neat to see when it just kind of comes to fruition and everybody starts to figure out what they love to do and what they love to write about, and these songs are just amazing. You know, you guys were killing it. This is great. So and we live in this like weird world, you know, like we're like just kind of geeky normal people, you know. I'm just like this geeky guy. I like to look at the stars and read books, and Yeah, I'm kind of nerdy, you know, and then I got this weird side that's in the music business, you know. It's like this fine line that you walk, you know, and I get those phone calls, those weird phone calls, you know, when somebody calls you and they're not in your contact and it says maybe. One day it said maybe Tim McGraw. I'm like, well, shoot, that maybe Tim McGraw. I should probably pick it up. And I'm like, hey, Tim. He's like, Steele, guess what? I said, what? He goes, I'm putting your song out. When you're a songwriter, that's it. That's the gig. I mean, that's what you do. But I was trying to think of which song, you know. I was like, well, what song is it? He goes, putting out the old one. I said, putting out the old one? What do you mean? You all ever watch that show Yellowstone? Right. Yeah, he calls me up and he said he cut a new version of an old song that I wrote for him, and he's going to put it on Yellowstone, a whole new version of it. You know what that means, right? When you're a songwriter, it means you get to buy a jet ski. I don't know why I act the way I do. Like I ain't got a single thing to lose. Sometimes I'm my own worst enemy. I guess that's just the cowboy in me. I got a life that most would love to have, but sometimes I'll still wake up fighting mad. And where this road I'm heading down don't lead, I guess that's just the cowboy in me. The urge to run, the restlessness, the heart of stone I sometimes get. The things I've done for foolish pride, for me that's never satisfied. The face that's in the mirror when I don't like what I see. I guess that's just the cowboy in me. Come on! The heart of stone I sometimes get. The things I've done for foolish pride, the me that's never satisfied. The face that's in the mirror when I don't like what I see. Lord, I guess that's just the cowboy in me. Now, girl, I know there's times you must have thought there ain't a line you drawn I haven't crossed. But you set your mind to see this love on through. I guess that's just the cowboy in you. We ride and never worry about the fall. I guess that's just the cowboy in us all. say, I don't have a lot of time, right? So let me tell you a quick story. So I grew up in Hollywood in the 70s. Can you imagine? So Sunset Strip. And I met my girl down there, and we're still married 42 years later. Can you? And we raised these amazing kids, and we got all these grandkids now, you know. And so, but when it was the 70s, right? So it was like down around the corner, half a mile from here, see those long train run, watch them disappear without. Where would you be now? Without love. Ooh. Where would you be now? Right? So you know, right? And so, like, I was a kid. I was 9 years old, 1969, around there. And my dad had one of those Mercury station wagons, you know, with the fake paneling on the side, and the seat went backwards in the back. It went the other way, so you didn't have to listen to your kids. And I was the youngest of 5 kids, and so I'd always sit in the front seat. We didn't have any seat belts, right? And it was a metal dashboard. We took a few hits, but we're all right. I think. But so I pushed the button on the Philco radio, and this is what came out. It was 1969. I was a little kid. Pushed the button. It was like, trying to set the night on fire. And my mom and dad are like, what the? They didn't know it. They're like, what's wrong with you? So people ask me how I got to Nashville. Well, you know, I was like in a Led Zeppelin cover band. And my dad kept saying, son, you need to listen to country music. You need to listen to Johnny Cash, Merle Haggard, Waylon Jennings, Chris Christopherson. I was like, Dad, country music sucks. He goes, no, it doesn't. And you need to start listening to it. I said, I can't tell my friends I'm in my rock and roll band that I'm playing in a country band. And so I got this gig up in Bakersfield, California, which is about 100 miles north. Met Dwight Yoakam, met a bunch of people out there, and I fell in love with country music. But I was still kind of a rocker, you know. So when I got to Nashville, years later, I had my own little way of doing things by then, right? So when I got there, everybody in Nashville was like, get him out of here, you know. And I got rejected. And that's why to see Mitchell and to see Ryan, you can't quit. Whatever you're doing in life, right? You can't quit. You gotta just keep pressing on. They're gonna knock you down. I always tell everybody that whatever your successful mountain is, Mount Everest, it's built on 26,000 feet of failures, right? And that's life. And so I didn't know that at the time, though, so I was getting pretty pissed off. So I always tell this story when I play this song, because this song got so rejected, and everybody in every record company told me this song is never going to get recorded. No one's ever going to sing it. It's never going to be on the radio. And one day I was driving into Music Row to write a song in my truck, and I was at a red light. And there was a girl next to me in a truck, and she was pounding on her steering wheel, pounding, screaming at the top of her lungs. Oh my God, what's wrong with her, you know? And I'm a songwriter, so I'm always looking, I'm always looking at people and listening to what they're saying. So I'm looking, I'm like, wonder what she's singing something. I wonder what she's singing. So I start turning my dial, and it was my song that was never going to be on the radio. It was on the radio. How about that? So there was that moment where all of a sudden I felt kind of sort of validated for, 25 years of failure. And I'd like to play it for you right now if it's okay. So, nobody would record it. And I always tell this story too. It's so crazy because, I grew up in the middle of, the craziest music scene out there in Hollywood. And came to Nashville and couldn't get this song recorded. And I always loved this song. And these two hillbillies came down from Kentucky called Montgomery Gentry. Everybody ever heard of that? They showed up at the perfect time of my life. I was just about to give up on all of it. And so I'm going to sing this one to the late, great T. Roy Gentry. And hope you enjoy it. Are you ready, folks? Are you seriously? Are you ready? All right. Well, my baby's leaving. That's not even in the song. I was just doing it for free. She said, I'm tired of you doing me wrong. So I said, baby, can I get a baby? Don't make me work so hard. Come on, BTO style. Baby. Where you going, girl? She said, I don't know, fool, but I'm gone. This ain't no temporary, typical, tearful goodbye. This ain't no breaking up, waking up, and making up one more time. This is gone. Gone, let me hear. Gone. Gone. Gone like a freight train, gone like yesterday. Gone like a soldier in the Civil War. Gone like a 59 Cadillac. Like all the good things that ain't ever coming back. She's gone. 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 This ain't no give it time, I'm hurt, but maybe we can work it out. Won't be no champagne, red rose, romance, second chance. This is gone. 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 Gone like a freight train, gone like yesterday. Gone like a soldier in the Civil War. Gone like a 59 Cadillac. Like all the good things that ain't ever coming back. She's gone. Gone. To still haven't found what I'm looking for. On in the head. No, I. You need cool air. Baby, I'm not fooling. I'm gonna send you back to school. Way down inside, woman, you need. Gonna give you my love. Gonna give you my love. I want a whole lot of love. I want a whole lot of love. Want a whole lot of love. Oh wait, I forgot I was gonna do my Robert Plant deal. Shoot. I was gonna get my Robert Plant on. Way down inside, woman, you need it. Come on, help me. 1, 2, 3, love. Keep it coolin', baby. Gone like a freight train. Gone like a soldier in the Civil War. Gone like a 59 Cadillac. Like all the good things ain't ever coming back. She's gone. Gone. Gone, Lord, she's gone. Long gone, done me wrong, never coming back, my baby's gone. Lonely at home, sitting all alone. She packed her bags, and now she's, yeah, man, she's gone. This is so fun, man. This is so fun. Good night tonight. You having a good time? I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad I'm here. Thank y'all for having me. Can I entertain you with a couple more here for? I got to do this. Storme asked me to do this. Big hand for my band. So, anybody out there got kids? Grandkids? Anybody hate kids? Just checking. There's always a few that because if there are, we're going to get them out of here quick. But this is my granddaughter's favorite song. Oh, shoot, sorry. There we go. So, we have any Keith Urban fans? I'm going to do this song, got recorded by Keith Urban, but it almost didn't. So I get that phone call, maybe Keith Urban's on my phone. It says, maybe Keith Urban. I'm like, well, maybe Keith Urban, I should probably pick it up. So I, hey, Keith, and he's like, hey, mate, he's going to cut my song. So when you're a songwriter, that's what we do. So when we get a song recorded, it's the biggest deal in the world. And so a lot of young songwriters, it's diaper money for the next 5 years. It really is. It's groceries and diapers, because we live off each one of these little songs that hopefully gets recorded. And there's not a lot of room on the charts, for songs and new songwriters. So me, I've been around for, 80 years, So I order a jet ski. It's like, Keith Urban's going to cut my song. So Green Sparkle, yeah, I can be there Monday, sure, yeah. I hang up the phone, everything's great, right? Then I get this call. There's a line in the song that he wasn't jiving with. I was like, what? Jiving? What do you mean? Well, he's just not feeling it. Feeling it? So what's going to well, he's not going to put it on the album now. I'm like, what? You tell him to, And just like that, your song's off the record, right? So I got to call the jet ski guy now and cancel the jet ski. And then this guy that works at the record company said, hey, maybe we could make it into a duet. He could sing it with somebody, and somebody could sing that verse that he doesn't want to sing. Well, who would we get? Well, who's on the record company with Keith Urban? Eric Church. Eric Church, that's a great idea. So I called the jet ski guy. I ordered 3 and a trailer. Painted my name on them. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But this world is so crazy right now, y'all. We are living in the craziest world right now. Right? And I don't care what side anybody's on. We got to just make an agreement to love each other and hold on tighter and not let anything come between us. You know what I mean? And these kids, they're taking over, man. They're taking over in like 10 years. We got to hold them tight. We got to raise them right. We got to love on them, right? So let me sing this. This is my granddaughter's favorite song. Oh, and before I start, I should say that the bridge in this song, when it gets to the bridge, there was an interview that Nicole Kidman did, and she said that the bridge was her favorite part of the song. I just want to let everybody know that I wrote the bridge. Are you ready? Raise them up. I'm talking about a lighter on a Saturday night. The band plays a song you like, and you're singing along. Raise them up. I'm talking about daddy's old pickup truck. Shotgun seat, there's the one you love and you're kissing on. Get those white sails sailing down to Mexico. It's just a whiskey glass if you ain't making that toast. Left your tear-filled eyes up to the sky. You're coming home, you've been gone so long, and tonight we're gonna raise them up. We're gonna raise them up. Raise them up. You got a voice, you got a choice. Go make some noise. Never let them tell you who you are. Raise them up. Fists black and blue. Fight for the truth. That's what you do. Your hand on your heart for your stripes and stars. Black umbrellas in the pouring rain. Sunday morning coming down to Amazing Grace. Lift your tear-filled eyes up to the sky. And as that flag flies, say goodbye. 'Cause tonight we're gonna raise them. Come on, help me. Raise them up. Let me hear it. Whoa. 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 This is the bridge. Then you meet someone, the only one, you take her by the hand, and then you make your stand. You find some land, and you make some love. Make a little more love. Keep on making love. And then the babies come. Raise them up. We gotta raise them up, y'all. Raise them up trophy high. Raise them up to the sky. Raise them up, show everybody that newborn smile. Raise them up tall and strong. Raise them up right from wrong. Raise them up so damn high they can hear God singing along. Whoa, you gotta raise them up, come on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Raise them up. Oh, shoot. I might need that back. I'm going to need all those picks back that I threw. All right, can I do a couple more? Can I? I'm gonna finish. Oh, thank you, Ryan. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I thought I had more than I thought I had. Okay, so I don't know. I don't have a lot of time. I know. So I gotta tell this quick story though because it's so funny. It's sad. It's everything. Story's everything. So let me tell you the story. Ready? So I wrote this song in 1999. Back there again, 1999. Turned it in. Everybody in the music business said, Jeff, this is the most depressing song I've ever heard in my life. It's 4 minutes long, and it's slow, and it's sad. No one's ever going to record it. And then I go out into the bar with my band, and I play this song, and all the girls would be crying. They'd be crying. They'd come, oh, Jeff, play that song again. I'm like, really? Okay. And I was like, it's my first business decision as a professional songwriter. It's either these record company guys are wrong or the girls are wrong, and the girls are never wrong. Right? The girls are never wrong. Ever. I told my wife, I thought you were wrong, but I was mistaken. And anyway, so I get a call a year later. Anybody remember a guy named Mark Wills? Singer, country singer? Mark Wills, he's a great singer. He's a good buddy of mine back in the day. And he goes, Jeff, I just heard this incredible sad song you wrote. I'm going to put it on my new album. I'm like, okay, jet skis. Yeah, okay. No, I guess seriously got to get some new jokes. But then he calls me back. And he says the one thing you're never supposed to say to a songwriter before the song actually comes out. He goes, hey, Jeff, it's going to be my first single off my new album. I go, no, you're going to jinx it. He goes, I'm not going to jinx it. I said, you're going to jinx it. 2 weeks later, he got dropped from the record company. He had no more record deal. There goes my. It's not only a sad song; it's a sad story. As I sit here, and 2 years later, Faith Hill hears my song, and she could not be at. She's at the zenith of Faith Hillness, and her producer calls me up and says, "Oh my God, Jeff, that sad song you wrote. Oh my God, dude." We got Elton John's string conductor. We spent like $100,000 making that. We got the best musicians. Oh, my God. And then he said the second thing you're never supposed to say to a songwriter before the song actually comes out. He said, it's going to be the biggest record of her career. I'm like, no! That same year, y'all remember Gretchen Wilson, right? Gretchen Wilson came out with Redneck Woman, and Faith didn't want to sing my sad, sappy song anymore, and she knocked it off the album. So 3 more years go by. And now I've got it on a CD. Yeah. And I get a call. I get a call from Aerosmith. I've written with Steven Tyler a couple times, and he was looking for a big ballad to sing. I said, I got the song. I got it on a CD now. So I tossed it out to L.A. His manager called me the next day. I said, did Steven hear the song for Aerosmith? He said, yeah, he heard it. I said, what'd he say? He said he thought it was the most depressing song he'd ever heard in his life. That a lot. So 9 years goes by. I get a call from this record producer. He goes, you still got that? I go, yes, I got the set. I have it on an MP3 now. And there was that name again. He goes, I'm going to be producing a new record on Rascal Flatts. I go, oh, Rascal Flatts. There's that name again. They're never going to make it. And they didn't want to do it. They'll never tell you that. They didn't want to record this song. They hated it. And the producer he liked my song. For some reason, he liked my songs. And he goes, I'm going to make them sing it. And he made them sing it. It was the song of the year that year. I was right. The girls were right. They were right all those years ago. Listen to the girls. They know what they're talking about. And then I know I got to go. I don't want to make this story too long, but so that year, that song made me the songwriter of the year, which is like winning the Super Bowl. It's like the World Series, right? Dawn, it's the World Series. So listen to this. So I'm making this way too long of a story. My dad passed away in 1987, and his favorite singer was Dolly Parton. And he never got to see me chase my dreams, and he always wanted me to chase my dreams. He even fired me from working for him. He goes, you need to go play the guitar. You're going to cut your fingers off working for me. He was a machinist. So all these years later, that sad song made me the songwriter of the year. And so, and then, yeah, thank you. But here's the best part. See, my dad's favorite singer was Dolly Parton, and she was getting honored that night as the icon of the year. So I'm on stage in my rented tux with Dolly. She's like, right? And the photographer, I had this rented brown tux, and the lining was hanging out of it, and the photographer goes, Jeff, you need to take your arm off of Dolly. It's that your lining's hanging out of your coat. It just makes the photo looks terrible. I'm like, I'm not taking my arm off of Dolly Parton. First thing Dolly Parton says to me, Jeffrey? Yes, Miss Parton. She goes, if you just slide your hand down the backside of my dress, your coat won't do that. I'm grabbing a handful of Dolly Parton. The next day in the newspaper, there was a picture in the newspaper, and my face was red, and you could see it in the black and white picture. You could see my. Anyway. I can take the rain on the roof of this empty house. That don't bother me. I can take a few tears now and then and just let them out. I'm not afraid to cry every once in a while, even though going on with you gone still upsets me. There are days every now and again I pretend I'm okay, but that's not what gets me. What hurts the most is being so close and having so much to say, watching you walk away and never knowing what could have been, not seeing that loving you is what I was trying to do. It's hard to deal with the pain of losing you everywhere I go, but I'm doing it. Hard to force that smile when I see our old friends and I'm alone. Still harder getting up, getting dressed, living with this regret. But I know if I could do it over, I would trade, give away all the words that I say in my heart that I left unspoken. What hurts the most was being so close, having so much to say, and watching you walk away, and never knowing what could have been, not seeing that loving you is what I was trying to do, yeah. Anybody know it? I can take the rain on the roof of this. That don't bother me. I can take a few tears now and then, let them out. I'm not everyone's, even though with you gone still upsets me. There are days every now and again I pretend I'm okay, but that's not what gets me. What hurts the most was being so close and having so much to say and watching you walk away and never knowing could have been, and not seeing that loving you is what I was trying to do. What hurts the most Hey, man, thank you. That's sweet. I gotta. Thank you very much. And we send it out to anybody that you've loved and lost. I was telling some people tonight backstage. I lost my youngest son when he was 13 years old in an accident, and my life has kind of evolved into this. You know, it's the worst thing that could happen. And I used to never want to talk about it, but now I talk about it everywhere I go, because I know that I went through this. I think God puts us through challenges to test us and make us try to do good for others. And all I could do with this was either let it eat me alive or try to put some kind of a smile on it and make it good for everybody around me. So I'm so grateful to get the chance to be here tonight. Everywhere I go to sing these songs and tell these stories, I meet somebody that's been through something, you know, and my road was so crazy. I you know, it was crazy, tragic and crazy and rock star, and obviously it completely, it just, you know, the catharsis had changed my whole life, and it led me to things that I never thought I'd get to be a part of, and really realize what my gift was for, and it led me here tonight, and through Storme Warren and Don and Lori. I'm so grateful to be here, so grateful. And I know we got to get out of here. Let me play a little bit of this song and say thank you to every one of you, and to your kids, to all your kids. Hold them tight and protect them and love them, and be there for them, and raise them up, man. Raise them up, because they're taking over, and the world is in a crazy place right now, and we need strong people like we got out here, and you're just proof that in all the bad and negative that's in the world, you know, here's a bunch of good people doing good stuff, and that's what it's all about. So God bless you, man. So here's one I wrote for my youngest daughter when she was 13. I said, I'm going to write you a song, honey. And she said, it's going to be country? I said, yeah, probably. You know, she says, she goes, whatever. That's because that's all they say when they're 13 anyway, right? I wrote her this song. I came home and I played it for her, and she's like, is it a country song? I said, well, probably. Whatever. It goes on to become this big hit song, you know, and now she sees people singing it, and she's like, hey, my dad wrote that song for me. It's too late now, honey. They can sing it. It's not your song anymore. I offered it to you. All right, thank you all again. I hope the days come easy and the moments pass slow, and each road leads you where you want to go. And if you're faced with a choice and you have to choose, I hope you choose the one that means the most to you. And if one door opens to another door closed, hope you keep on walking till you find the window. And if it's cold outside, show the world the warmth of your smile. But more than anything, more than anything, my wish for you is that this life becomes all that you want it to. Your dreams stay big, worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my wish. I hope you never look back, but you never forget all the ones who love you and the place you left. You always forgive, never regret, and try to help somebody every chance you get. Oh, you find God's grace in every mistake, and always give more than you take. But more than anything, more than anything, sing it with me. Come on. My wish is that this life becomes your dreams stay big. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my way. Thank y'all very much.
The man Jeffrey Steele here at the Victory Theater. It's beautiful. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Lori and Don Mattingly, what's up? How you doing? I'm Storme. It's great to meet you. So we're going to call a little audible here because I know there's a lot of people pressed on time. You got to get up for work. But my first time in Evansville, Indiana, never been here before. You have a beautiful town. You have beautiful people. You have a beautiful theater. You have a beautiful hometown family in the Mattingleys. Come on. Jeffrey might have a song that might be the perfect way to send this thing off. And if you could just remain standing, and if Ryan and Mitchell could come out here and we'll all sing along with the chorus to this one. It's a Montgomery Gentry classic, perfect as a theme song for Evansville, Indiana. This is My Town.
There's a for sale sign on a big old rusty tractor. You can't miss it. It's the first thing that you see. And just up the road, a pale blue water tower with I love Jenny painted in bright green. Yeah, that's my Uncle Ray there by the courthouse. He'll be lowering the flag when the sun goes down. Come on, y'all. And this is my town. Na 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 na. This is my town. Come on, help us. Where I was born, I was raised, and I keep all my yesterdays. Where I ran off, 'cause I got mad when it came to blows with my old man. But I came back to settle down. It's where they'll put me in the ground. My town. Na, 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 na. Let me hear you. It's my town. Na, 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 na. Evansville. My town. Well, there ain't much going on here since we closed the mill. But that whistle still blows every day at noon. And there's a bunch of us still going down to the diner. They're wondering if that interstate's still coming through. But come Sunday morning service at the Church of Christ, well, there ain't an empty seat to be found. And this is my town. Na 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 na. This is my town. Na na na. Come on, let's hear it. Where I was born, I was raised, and I keep all my yesterdays. Where I ran off, 'cause I got mad when it came to blows with my old man. But I came back to settle down. It's where they'll put me in the ground. Na 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 na. This is what? Na 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 na. Come on, this is what? This is my town. Well, I bought and painted up that rusty tractor. You can't miss it. It's sitting right there in our yard. The county came and they took that water tower. But that's my Jenny with the babies in the car. And we're off to Sunday service at the Church of Christ. And if we want a seat, we'd better leave right now. And maybe later me and the boys will show you around my town.
Na 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 na.
This is my town.
Na 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 na.
Come on, Evansville, Indiana.
Where I was born, I was raised, and I keep on my yesterdays.
Cause I got mad when it came to blows with my old man. Then I came back to settle down where they'll put me in the ground.
Na 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 na.
A little louder, come on.
It's my town. Na 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 na.
Come on, a little louder.
This is my town. Na na na.
This is my town.
Na 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 na.
Yeah, this is my town.
Come on, Jeffrey Steele.
Jeffrey Steele,
Thank you.
Mitchell Tenpenny, Ryan Hurd, Mattingly, Don Mattingly, the Mattingly family and Mattingly Charities. To all the volunteers of Mattingly Charities, to all of you who came and paid your hard-earned dollars to be here to support your own hometown of Evansville, Indiana, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for building Haley's house for Habitat for Humanity. We reached it $80,000, so thank you so much. And good luck Sunday getting Don Mattingly in the Baseball Hall of Fame. Come on. Thanks to everybody. Good night and happy holidays from all of us.